There has been a bit of confusion among Indian travelers after the TCS regulations which took effect on October 1st, 2023. Questions like how the TCS is levied on credit cards, forex or booking holiday packages can be complex. But you must not worry as we bring the answers to all such questions today. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Can the travelers make TCS free spendings using credit cards while traveling abroad? Yes, if you are planning to use credit card while traveling abroad, you can make TCS free spending. This comes after the government reversed its decision which levied TCS on international transactions made through credit cards. But what if you want to make credit card spends on international flights and hotels when in India? Well, in case you do credit card expenditures in India, you are subjected to a 20% TCS if it exceeds Rs 7 lakh during a financial year, provided that it falls under Liberalized Remittance scheme. See, a Liberalized Remittance scheme is a foreign exchange policy initiative intended to simplify and streamline the process of remitting funds outside India. Under the LRS, a resident individual can remit up to $250,000 per financial year for permitted transactions. Coming to the next question, is the TCS applicable when booking international flights and hotels regardless of the payment method used? Does the currency denomination, whether in rupees or dollars, make a difference? Well, as per the government's clarification, standalone purchase of international flight tickets and hotel stays don't fall under overseas tour package category and are covered under LRS, becoming subject to TCS if crossed the 7 lakh threshold limit. In such cases, the authorized dealer bank is required to collect the TCS during the remittance process. Do remember that if the payment is made in rupees, it does not qualify as a remittance and the TCS provisions will not apply. However, if the website states that the payment is in foreign currency but accepts the payment in rupees through the payment gateway, then the TCS will be applicable. Now, what is the TCS rate for overseas tour packages and what are the threshold limits? So, starting from October 1st, 2023, overseas tour packages are subjected to a 5% TCS for expenses up to 7 lakh rupees. However, once the limit is exceeded, the TCS rate will be increased to 20%. Furthermore, if you are traveling as a couple, you can collectively spend up to 14 lakh rupees before the 20% TCS becomes applicable. But you must also make a note that Rs 7 lakh threshold applies separately for overseas tour packages and other foreign expenses under the Liberalized Remittance scheme. Number 5. How do tour operators ascertain that the threshold limit has been crossed? See, at present, tour operators cannot verify whether a customer's 7 lakh rupees threshold limit has been exceeded or not. But as a workaround, the Central Board of Direct Taxation has suggested an option of taking an undertaking to be provided by the traveller to the tour operator about the previous remittances made for foreign travel. This would enable the tour operator to apply appropriate TCS rates. Number 6. What happens in the case of false declaration? Well, as per the sources, the RBI is developing a system of real-time updates of travel and remittance information to the tour operator. But until then, the TCS has to be collected by the tour operators based on the buyer's undertaking to avoid the consequences of default. Failure to do so may lead to interest, penalties and even prosecution. Number 7. Does the TCS apply when booking holiday packages through foreign tour operators like Booking.com or Agoda? No. TCS is only applicable to overseas tour packages offered by Indian tour operators such as Veena World and Kesari Tours, as well as Indian online travel aggregators like Make My Trip and Ease My Trip. If you book a tour package with international tour operators like Cosmos, Globus or Scanam Tours, TCS does not apply. And number 8. Is there any way to book a foreign holiday without paying TCS? Well, yes. If you choose to book flights, hotels and activities separately rather than the part of holiday package, you can sidestep the TCS. Lastly, you can continue TCS free spendings using credit cards abroad, as at present, credit card expenditures made abroad remain exempt from TCS since the Finance Ministry has not specified whether these transactions will fall under Liberalized Remittance scheme. I hope you found the video informative. Do like, share and subscribe to the Moneycontrol channel.